Hey, what's up, everyone? I just watched the January 17th and the January 24th episode of ROH on HDNet, so I'm just going to talk about them real quick. Don't want to spend too much time on this video because I'm actively missing the Celtics game as we speak. So let's hop right to it. First off, we got this is from the January 17th episode of ROH on HDNet. And first match we had here was Briscoes versus the Elite. The Elite are an OVW tag team, and I thought they looked pretty solid here. It was basically a squash match, but I guess the Briscoes, but the Elite didn't look out of place, and I actually wouldn't mind if ROH would book these guys. And there's another team from OVW that I wouldn't mind seeing booked in Ring of Honor. I'm surprised I haven't seen them on the TV tapings from Louisville thus far. I believe their name is Susio thing. They were on the Bluegrass Brawl DVD from Ring of Honor's first show. And they were pretty good. So this was just a squash match, but it was a very fun opener. So moving on, we had Daisy Haze versus Miss Chif, just returning from injury. I guess she had a separated shoulder. Some of you may have seen her on TNA. Basically, the story of this match was Daisy Haze and Sarah Del Rey have been complaining and unhappy for the fact that they feel there's not enough competition in Ring of Honor as far as women's wrestlers go. So this brings in Mischief taking on Daisy Haze, and this wasn't a bad match. I know that some people here on YouTube that aren't too into women's wrestling, but I think it can be good. I have seen good matches. Anyone who's ever seen Joshi, Japanese women's wrestling, knows that women's wrestling is definitely, it can be good. This match was okay. The crowd, there was a few times where they did get completely dead. They were definitely solid behind Mischief. But really the story of this match was post-match. Daisy Haze, she lost the match and she was trying to get out the code of honor, shake the hand of Mischief, and she decided not to and just got out of the ring. So Daisy Haze wanted to confront her about it, and she got the green mist spit at her. I don't know if that's going to lead to anything else, but it was definitely something to add heat to the end of the match. All right, moving on, we had Jim Cornette in the ring, who brought out the world's greatest tag team. Basically they were just out there putting over the company and stuff like that in the tag team scene, and which brought out the Briscoes, who they came out to verbally punk out Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin a little bit verbally anyways, and so this led to the announcement that the Briscoe brothers will be taking on the world's greatest tag team at Ring of Honor's 9th anniversary pay-per-view on February 26th. So that should be good. I'm actually looking really forward to that match. And finally, we had the main event, Chris Hero versus Christopher Daniels. This was an alright match. I don't know if they had other matches together. I know they did wrestle at Bull on Night 1 this year. They had the main event match. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good match. This match wasn't as good as that, but it definitely told a story. It was number one contender this match for the TV title belt, which was being held at the time by Eddie Edwards. And the story was no matter how many shots that Chris Hero was giving Christopher Daniels to the head, he wasn't going to stop. He just kept coming back, and really started early on. Chris Hero using a lot of cravats, maybe not a lot, but he did work on his head a little bit with those, and then he started with the elbows. He did this one beautiful spinning kick, just got Christopher Daniels right in the head. It was just so freaking sick. But through all the adversity, even having Chris Hero having Sarah Del Rey and Shane Haggett on ringside, would not stop the Fallen Angel from winning a title shot. So that it was a solid episode. Definitely enjoyed. Honestly, I really did enjoy the Briscoes versus the Elite. It was just, they were taking on a fresh team that I've never really seen before, and I didn't think the team was too bad. So, yeah. And moving on, we got the January 24th episode of ROH on HDNet, and this was opened by the Bravados taking on the team of Kyle and O'Reilly. And, you know, this was actually a really good match, and, you know, the crowd was really into it, too. Both teams looked really good here. I really think Bravados are starting to come into their own as of late, which is good because I always thought they had something there, and it's good that they're finally starting to realize their potential. And, you know, you can never say anything bad about Kyle and O'Reilly. I mean, they're just so good together. They work well. And, you know, Kyle O'Reilly, he's just sick. He's so fast. He's so hard-hitting. He's definitely Kyle O'Reilly's definitely going to be something in Ring of Honor going on in the future. He's definitely a talent to watch out for. And this was also significant for the Bravados brothers. This was actually, I want to say it probably was their first win on HDNet, and they also ended the winning streak of Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know exactly how many matches that was. I didn't go look and backtrack, and the commentators didn't note that either. But regardless, this match was great and definitely worth seeing. All right, what do we have next? Next we had the segment, Jim Cornette, who brought out Homicide, and kind of reliving, you know, they were kind of talking about their past beef that they had with each other, mainly back in '06. And Jim Cornette was basically up there to tell Homicide he gets his shot at the ROH World title, I guess, Roderick Strong, or whoever holds the belt, by the time that the 9th anniversary show happens in February. But overall, I would kind of say that this segment kind of fell flat. Like, it was just kind of nah. And, you know, it seems whatever chemistry these guys had in the past was left in the past, and they were just kind of going through the motions. But, you know, whatever, you know, it set up Homicide's, you know, getting us a title shot. So I guess it served its purpose, so it wasn't all bad. And this also brought up Homicide wrestling Orion Bishop. This was basically a squash match. It really wasn't all that interesting. Would have liked it more if they would have let Orion Bishop get more offense in, because you know, he's kind of a big. He kind of looked like Rhino actually, and you know, I really wanted to see what he could do, but this match is basically there just put a little more momentum and another win under Homicide's belt going forward onto his road to the title. Which honestly I hope he doesn't win. I don't think he will, but there we go. And finally, the main event, we had the world's greatest tag team of Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas taking on the All Night Express of Kenny King and Red Titus. And I was actually a little surprised at first how this match was going. Kenny King and Red Titus were actually the aggressors in this match throughout the beginning. And, you know, working over Shelton Benjamin a lot, you know, working on his arms up until he got the hot tag. You know, I think these guys worked a very solid match together. It's good that ANX is starting to, so the All Night Express is slowly starting to get propelled to the main event in tag team wrestling and Ring of Honor. I think these guys have definitely improved a lot. They're taking their roles more seriously, and they're just been getting it done. And so yeah, those are two very solid episodes of ROH on HDNet. It's really the best wrestling show on American TV as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't watch Raw, TNA anymore, and NWA from Hollywood's really kind of meh mostly. I mean, it's got some good stuff, but I prefer to watch this. And yeah, until next time, I'll be back. Oh, before I go, I just want to say this weekend, Dragon Gate USA is holding a double IA pay-per-view on GoFightLive.tv. They're calling both United, New York City, and Philadelphia. I believe the price is going to be $14.95, just like the Ring of Honor shows. So you basically get in two shows, you know, one Friday night, one Saturday night, $30. And I guarantee it's probably a lot better value than the Royal Rumble, so give it a shot. Once again, that's GoFightLive.tv. And I will review those two shows, but I won't be able to watch them live because they'll be at work. But I will give my thoughts after I do see him. And yeah, until next time, I'm Markman81, and I'll see you later. Bye.